writers come up with amazing ideas, sometimes crazy ideas. I wish we can do them all, but we can't focus on everything. And then sometimes we realize we're not necessarily the best studio to make these games. And that's kind of how I felt when I met Noxie and the team at Hytale. They came up with a demo of Hytale, and I right away saw that we had something special. It was both familiar but also different. Different because it's a different game. It's a different genre than what we're used to. But familiar in the way they talk about the community, the way they're willing to challenge conventions, their dedication to one game, and their commitment to make it better and better for years to come. That sounded very familiar to us, very Riot. And that's why we decided to partner with them and eventually have them join our family. I want you to know all about this, but I'm not the best person for this. So let me invite my friend Noxie to tell you about this journey.
So the story of Hypixel is a story of a collective of Minecraft modders who shared a dream of going pro and having their own game someday. Hypixel was very much driven in its ambition by the challenges that we faced as modders. So when we made the game, we knew that we were making the game for modders like ourselves. Since the announcement of the game and all the attention that we received afterwards, we started the process of making some pretty big changes on our path in order to ensure that we're going to meet our commitment to the players and realize their dream of what the game can be. It's pretty remarkable when you announce a trailer for the first time and before the game is even out, you're getting fan art, you're getting tattoos, you're getting cosplays and props, subreddits are developing, and the community is just showing you so much love. It's a lot of pressure as well. So we knew that we started to need some help, and then entering into a partnership with Riot just eventually logically made sense. League came from Dota, which was on Warcraft 3. And so Hytale has come from Hypixel, the server, which was on Minecraft. And so that story is pretty unusual in the industry. And so we felt like there was a lot of lessons that we could maybe learn and advice that we could get for that journey. And so we met them way before the trailer was announced. And even back then, before we had proven that the audience was interested, Riot was interested, they supported us with advice and investment when we first established Hypixel Studios, and later when we became part of Riot Games in 2020. So that's enough of the context. Here to tell you more about the game itself is Sean McCafferty, our COO.
In Hytale, you create an avatar and set out to leave your mark on an immersive fantasy world. As an avatar, you have the power to reshape yourself and the world. We want to make expressing your creativity feel like magic and to take everything we love about the block game genre and combine it with our favourite parts of classic fantasy RPGs. You'll go on adventures in a world called Orbis. Here you have the freedom to craft, build, explore and take on challenges with your friends. Our goal is to build a world that feels immersive and inviting no matter what you choose to do. Beyond Orbis, you'll have the opportunity to compete and express yourself through minigames and other forms of social play. No matter what you and your friends are up to, we want to make sure that you'll be able to come together, hang out, share experiences and establish your own identity. Underpinning all of this is a set of tools that are intended to help creators undertake the same sort of journey that we have. These range from advanced block building tools to an in-game modding interface that lets you reconfigure gameplay itself. We intend to empower you to create everything from new creatures to whole new game modes. Our goal with these tools is to both empower the existing modding community and clear the way for a generation of new creators. We want to pave the way from creative play, expressing yourself with all the freedom that blogs provide, all the way to Creative Pro, making mods and sharing them with the community.
So Hytale is a very ambitious game, but with Riot's support and some of the resources that we've been able to unlock, we now feel like we're moving in the correct direction to meet that ambition. We've been able to expand our team. We're hiring, developers that I used to grow up playing their games. We've been able to set up our own office instead of being 100% remote. We now get supported by the office. We're hugely grateful for the support of our community and especially a lot of the fan artists. So we've decorated the walls of the office with that fan art. But most of all, we're confident now that the direction that we're being unlocked to move in is the direction that the community deserves Hytale to be. A game like this isn't something that you can sit down and write on a piece of paper and say, oh, we think this is a really great strategic opportunity as a studio. A game like this is a game that has to evolve a genre and move a community as a whole. And so we want to bring our Hypixel community into Hytale. We want to invite the wider games community, the Riot community, a lot of different groups to come and experience this game with us. We made this game because we felt like this is what we wanted to make in our heart. And that's what Riot, I think, recognized, and that's why we partnered, is, coming from the heart is how you make games that will move players.